John, when I read the book, it appears that the book is kind of the overall theme is about this concept of discipleship. Matthew 8:28-19, Jesus tells us, go and make disciples. One of the challenges is how do you do that? And over the last 10, 15 years at Lives Transforming, we've been trying to ask that question, what does it really look like to go and make a disciple? And in this particular book, there's a character named Andy, and as I was reading it, I couldn't help but think that Andy was really discipling Steve. Is this how you view the book? How does that play out in your mind?
Absolutely. We make the statement that unless you are trusted, no matter how much information you have to give, no matter how much wisdom you have to give, no matter how much influence you have to give, it can't be received unless you are trusted. And so this is a whole process of how does Andy help Stephen take the truth that he's being given, that he understands, and be able to use it and trust it so that it becomes living in his life. So it's a whole process of being able to protect Stephen, being able to get access to him, being able to get permission. And so you watch this cat and mouse dance almost go on for much of the book so that he will have the permission to influence him so that God's truth can be received by Stephen. Right now, Stephen's just a closed system. We would describe Stephen in the book waking to the realization, to the pain of realizing that I can't control my world the way I thought I could, stuck with unresolved issues whose symptoms I'm trying to fix without the help of anybody else. And so what discipleship does is comes in and says, I want to gain access to your life. I want to be a safe enough place where the worst about you can be known, and you discover that you would be loved more, not less, in the telling of it. That's when real discipleship starts to happen. Until then, you're just having Bible studies with snacks. You're just having one-on-one, but nothing's taking place that frees and gives life and gives truth. So we believe that relationship has to happen, and that's what Bose is trying to play out, how to gain permission for that real discipleship.
One of the things that I noticed was a similar kind of relationship between somebody like maybe Matthew and his background, or Peter and some of his struggles, and the way Jesus came alongside them in that safe way, just like Andy is kind of portrayed in the book.
Absolutely. You see it all over Scripture. Jesus with Peter. Peter, at first, he just thinks he's an incredibly great man, but Peter's still running his own show. Peter's still trusting himself. And it takes quite a while. You watch that cat and mouse game take place. I'm going through the Gospel of Mark right now in my own church, and you just watch that cat and mouse game take place for quite a while with Jesus and Peter.